Hello, and welcome to another session of the eDocs training series. My name is Chris Gruber, and today I'll be showing you creating multi-tier tables with Designer. This presentation is a step-by-step guide to creating multi-tiered tables, commonly referred to as a grandparent-parent-child relationship. These instructions apply to any version of eDocs Designer, but we'll be using eDocs 16 in this video. As a matter of reference, the contents of this video are outlined in Knowledge Base Article 6396-7361, available in the OpenText Knowledge Center. This tutorial is designed for administrators who are familiar with eDocs to some extent, but are looking to learn about setting up a multi-tier relationship in their eDocs environment. Let's take a look at what we're going to cover. We'll create each tier from the grandparent table to the child table. During the creation of each table, we'll specify the columns, create the links to each, and add any filters if necessary. Afterward, we'll edit the maintenance form for each table so we can add entries in library maintenance. Ready? Excellent. Let's begin. This exercise guides you through creating a three-tier relationship, referred to as a grandparent-parent-child relationship, using eDocs Designer. This means there are three tables in the database linked to each other in such a way that, as data is entered into one tier of the relationship, the available choices in the next tier are filtered. In the example we're about to use, the top tier, or grandparent, of our selection is state. The next tier, or parent, is county, and the bottom, or child, is city. Our choice of state determines what our available choices are for county, and likewise, our choice of county further limits our available choices for city. The most important thing to remember is the child table is the only one of these three linked to the profile table, and only one link exists between any two tables. Let's first create the grandparent table and call it State. In Designer, click Database on the toolbar. From the Select Field to Edit dialog, click New Table. In the Table Definition dialog, enter State for the name and State for the description. Click OK to return to Select Field to Edit. State displays in the table list. Click New Column to show the Edit Column Description dialog. At this point, pause the video and complete the process as specified by the details on screen. When you finish this, resume the video. From the Select Field to Edit dialog, click New Column to create another one. At this point, pause the video and complete the process as specified by the details on screen. When you finish this, resume the video. From the Select Field to Edit dialog, the State table and the new columns that you've just made appear in the list boxes. To complete the creation of State, click Save Table. When asked if you want to create a new lookup for State, click Yes. The lookup form for State displays. No changes are needed to the lookup form, so click OK. When asked if you'd like to link the State and Profile tables, click No. You're returned to the Select Field to Edit dialog. To refresh the column list and see the columns, click another table in the Tables list, then click State. The State table is displayed with the two columns you just added. You'll see Designer has also added the disabled system_ID and target_docs server columns. Next, let's create the parent table. This table is named County for easy reference. We'll create three columns: county_ID, county_name, and state_link. Let's add the county table. From the Select Field to Edit dialog, click New Table. In the Table Definition dialog, enter county for the name and county for the description. Click OK. County shows in the table list. Click New Column. The Edit Column Description dialog displays. At this point, pause the video and complete the process as specified by the details on screen. When you finish this, resume the video. From the Select Field to Edit dialog, click New Column to create another one. At this point, pause the video and complete the process as specified by the details on screen. When you finish this, resume the video. In the Select Field to Edit dialog, create the State_link column. This column links the county table to the State table. Click New Column. enter state underscore link in the column name field. Select foreign candidate from the key combo list. Once you select this option, the link field displays. Click the ellipses to the right of link. In the table list, select state and click OK. Link should now show docsadm.state.system_ID. Make sure column type is set to integer. Click OK to return to the Select Field to Edit dialog. The 3 new columns show in the column list. Click Save Table. When asked if you want to create a new lookup, select Yes. A new lookup form for the county table is displayed. County underscore ID and county underscore name are the only columns shown in the lookup. Click Add Column. A column list in the county table is displayed. Double-click the state underscore link column to show the state table. Select only the state underscore ID and state underscore name columns to add them to the county lookup. Ensure you have no additional columns selected. Once you've selected the correct columns, click OK. The state underscore ID and state underscore name columns are at the far right of the list box. To move them to the far left, click and drag the title bar of the state underscore ID column to the position of first column. Drag state underscore name to the position of second column. The lookup table displays all available counties for selection on a profile form. If a user selects a state on a profile, only counties associated with that state should be shown. To do this, add a filter to the lookup. Enter the following in the filter field at the bottom of the lookup form. docsadm.state.state_ID equals %docsadm.state.state_ID. Once you've done so, click OK. When asked if you'd like to link the county and profile tables, click No. You're returned to the Select Field to Edit dialog. The county table shows with 3 new columns. Designer also added the disabled, system underscore ID, and target underscore doc server columns. Finally, let's create the child table. This table is named City for easy reference. We'll create 3 new columns: city underscore ID, city underscore name, and county underscore link. From the Select Field to Edit dialog, click New Table. In the Table Definition dialog, enter City for the name and for the description. Then click OK. In the Select Field to Edit dialog, the city table is now displayed in the table list. Click New Column. At this point, pause the video and complete the process as specified by the details on screen. When you finish this, resume the video. From the Select Field to Edit dialog, click New Column to create another one. At this point, pause the video and complete the process as specified by the details on screen. When you finish this, resume the video. Next, in the Select Field to Edit dialog, create the county underscore link column, which links the city table to the county table. Click New Column. Enter county underscore link in the column name. Select foreign candidate from the key combo list. Then you'll see the link field displayed. Click the ellipsis to the right of link, and in the table list, select the county table and click OK. Link should now show docsadm.county.system_ID. Make sure column type is set to integer. Click OK to return to the Select Field to Edit dialog. The 3 columns you just created are displayed in the column list. Click Save Table. When asked if you want to create a new lookup, select Yes. A new lookup form for the city table displays. City underscore ID and city underscore name are the only columns shown in the lookup. Click Add Column. In the column list in the city table, double-click the county underscore link column and then the state underscore link column to display items in the county table and the state table. Select the county underscore ID, county underscore name, state underscore ID, and state underscore name columns to add them to the lookup. Ensure you have no additional columns selected. Once selected, click OK. The added columns are at the far right of the list box. Drag them to the far left in the correct position to match the hierarchy: state, county, city. The lookup table shows all available counties for selection on a profile form. If a user selects a state in a profile, only counties associated with that state should display. To do this, add a filter. Enter the following in the filter field at the bottom of the lookup form, then click OK. docsadm.state.state_ID equals %docsadm.state.state_ID and docsadm.county.county_ID equals %docsadm.county.county_ID. When asked if you'd like to link the city and profile tables, click Yes. You can create more than 3 tiers by adding more tables to the top of the hierarchy. It is important to remember, only the last table in the tier can be linked to the profile table, and each table should only be linked to the one above it in the tier. Finally, we need to set up the mechanism for adding new items to these tables. This involves maintenance forms, the forms in library maintenance that we use to add or edit entries in a lookup table. If we want New Jersey in our states, Burlington County in our counties, or Willingboro in our cities, we add these with the maintenance form in library maintenance. Keep in mind, until the forms have been edited, the new tables will not show in library maintenance. When these tiers were created, Designer generated blank maintenance forms for each. Click Maintenance to bring up the list of maintenance forms. Double-click State to open the state maintenance form, along with a SQL columns list. Notice the maintenance form has no fields. From SQL columns list, drag and drop state_ID to the form, and do the same for state_name. Arrange the fields however you choose. Then click the red X to close, being sure to click Yes when asked if you'd like to save. In the Save Form dialog, change description to indicate that it is a state maintenance form. Then click OK. From the maintenance form list, go into County and do the same thing we did for state, adding the county_ID and county_name fields. Since county is one tier down in the hierarchy, we need to establish a link to the higher tier by adding those fields for state_ID and state name. That way, we can specify which state each county belongs to. Drag and drop the fields to the form, arrange them, click the red X to close, click Yes to save, and change the description. Do the same for the city form as well. Once this is done, we can add states, counties, and cities in library maintenance. Then use Designer to add the new fields to existing profile and search forms, so this new information can be used by users. This has been Creating Multi-Tier Tables with Designer. For further information, we encourage you to review the documentation. For instructions on creating indexes on the table or information on adding the fields to your profile form and creating maintenance forms, please refer to Chapter 4 of Using DM Designer, Knowledge Base Article 5417-2449, available in the OpenText Knowledge Center. Visit our YouTube channel to keep up with all videos in the eDocs training series. Did you like this video? Do you want to see more like it? Do you have ideas for other videos? Join the discussion on the eDocs DM forum in the OpenText Knowledge Center. Feel free to contact support if you need any further assistance. We'd be happy to help. And thank you for taking time to watch this video. We hope you found it useful and that you'll be back for more in the eDocs training series.